Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Hello, Joe. Hello there, peaceful nature. I absolutely adore the um, stained glass. Sometimes I just can't get the words out, but I love that as your avatar. Absolutely beautiful. And I wanted to show you guys something that I just got, I think on Thursday it arrived. I sleep with a little, sleeping mask on, but I saw these. Hey, Mon Hun, how are you, sweetheart? But look at this. This is one of two that I got. I have unicorn sleeping masks, and the other one, where is it? The other one has fur right here, which is just so lovely. And Salsa is wanting to play with this, and I'm not giving this to Miss Salsa. That just is not happening. And I'm so sorry. I'm not going to be able to pronounce your name, but you did say good morning. Your name starts with a V, and I apologize for not being able to pronounce your name correctly. But I tell you guys all the time, I'm not good at pronouncing names, and I'm sorry in advance. Today, we are going to be doing a live dive, if you will, looking into unicity. And the reason why that we are looking into unicity is because one, Foodie Booty, Floppy Bobby, Big Beautiful Me, Chantal Marie, Chantal, the Chantal Show, whatever name we want to associate Miss Chantal with, she has allegedly joined it. But I have found evidence that no, it's not her. It's Salad. And before I found that evidence, I had a sneaking suspicion because I've been around the block a time or two with, MLM since I have covered them so very often on my channel since 2019. But I just wanted to share this first with you. Isn't this just adorable? I know you're going to want them yourself. I know, Monhun, you want one. Christina's lifting and healing journey. Hello, how are you doing? And I hope Christina is doing well. Insolent Violet, it's so nice to see you. And I have something to show Sherry if she gets here because she wanted to know about the kind of blow drying thing that I ordered earlier this week. I like it, but I want to show it to her. And that's why I'm actually on camera right now because I know it's ever so exciting for you guys to see me with my heating pad on. I know you guys love it. And I never have any makeup on at all. And yes, I am 59 wearing no makeup, and I'm totally fine with that. And the reason why I say that is that I am seeing all these videos lately of these very young women who seem to be very insecure about how they look and seem to be going to extreme lengths to try to like look younger or something. I'm like, I just don't know about all that. I'm like, what are we doing here? I mean, I think that the beauty industry has overall like swung too much somewhere. Joe, I am so glad that you're 60 and don't wear makeup. Thank you so very much. And you know what? Marty might just start buying a whole bunch of these unicorn masks and selling them. You never know. Could happen. Could happen. It really could happen. You never know. You never know. Exactly. It's a safe space here. It's absolutely a safe space here. Thank you, Monhun, for letting everybody know. It definitely is. This week, and oh my gosh, why are both pups staring at me? I swear it's because they want the unicorn mask. They want to take it off as a doggy toy, and that's just not going to happen. Salsa always likes my sleeping masks and always wants to take them off as a toy. The only cosmetic surgery men think about is hairline surgery. Oh my gosh. Right? Right? Hello, Steffi Rosa. I'm not sure if I said that correctly, but hello and welcome. And I'm guessing that Joe brought you on over here. Thank you very much, Joe, for doing that. I appreciate it. Good features and good skin are timeless. Absolutely. I started taking care of my skin when I was 12. Now, unlike what we are seeing now on social media with these young ladies getting all this skincare stuff that they don't need because it's not age appropriate. I started out with something like just very simple, very, very simple. But I started taking care of my skin because one thing about me is like I glow in the dark because I am so fair skinned. It's like if you do like are around me and the lights go out, just, I'm Casper. It's just like you're going to be fine because light is going to reflect off of me somehow. And now Chalupa got down. Why did you go down, Chalupa? Because you don't like it when you try to come up here because salsa gets in your way. But here we are, and we're going to do that anyway. You guys be prepared for when he wants to come back up here. And salsa is going to try to block him. That's because that's just what she does. That's just what she does. Joe did send you. Well, Joe, I really appreciate you doing that. You're practically a vampire too. Oh, Insolent Violet, I'm glad you're in good company with me and I'm in good company with you. And, a long time ago, I stopped caring about whether or not I had a tan. And I just was like, you know what? This is who I am. And I'm just not going to worry about it. And now where I am at 59, I'm like, I'm glad I did because that has helped with my, skincare because I don't really have like serious wrinkles or anything. And I'm happy with that. Today we will be checking out a number of things. I have a feeling people will ditch the expensive skincare and whip out good old Vaseline. Now, I will say, I have used some more expensive skincare at times and sometimes not so much as expensive. The thing is I don't think you always have to break the bank to get decent skincare. I recently got okay, here we go. Salsa's getting down there. Hang on, guys. Hang on. This is what I deal with all the time. Come on, Salsa. Are we going to be okay? Yes, that's what I deal with with those two. Oh, goodness. Now I'm trying to get my heating pad up for my back and my neck. I need a cat to straighten them out. I have had cats before. I've had cats around Chalupa, and he was pretty much okay with the cats. I don't think Salsa would be. I think she just wants to terrorize any other creature because that's what she does. Okay, come here, baby. Here's Chalupa. He comes to mommy because, he wants to get some love and some attention. You're good. You're a good boy. Mama loves you. You're my sweet baby. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the kiss. You're fine. You're fine. Just get over here. Get over here. Get over there. You're going to be fine. Oh, goodness, my sweet boy. Okay. Now I'm going to need to turn on this light because it's getting too dark. Okay. We'll just settle in here. And I apologize for this janky kind of lighting we've got going on over here. And things aren't perfect because they just aren't. Welcome to Alonda's life. I'm not one of those YouTubers who has everything looking just, perfect in the background because my life just isn't perfect. And, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. What can I say? But hey, I'm a bucket of fun. There's that. I'm a bucket of fun. Oh, goodness. Now, Chalupa, will you sit down? I'll move this out of your way, okay? I'll move that out of your way. This, by the way, this is the hair dryer brushy thing that I got that I really do like that. Sherry, when she gets here, I'll bring this up again and show her. I did put it in my Amazon store, and I'll give her the link when she gets here. But yeah, the pups are like that all the time, Insolent Violet, when it comes to one of them getting back up here. Usually Salsa will just, Salsa just blocks poor little Chalupa, and then Chalupa is just all upset. But look how sweet he is. He is just such a love bug. He is my Velcro boy. Stuck to his mommy. Yes, he is. You're stuck to your mama. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And that, like, the plan that I kind of sort of had in my head, it just went out the window because of Mr. Man here. Baby. Okay, I know. Thank you, Steffi, for saying that. I think he is too. He's my Chalupa Poopa. And I will ask him that, and he reaches the point that he can't stand it, and he'll howl for me when I ask him who's the Poopa. And Salsa has started making sounds too when I ask him who's the Poopa. She joins in. Okay. Oh, baby boy, we're going to have to get down over here. I know, baby. I know. You're like, but mommy, I want over there with you. I want to be with you. Now, I'm not really sure which order to do this. I guess the first thing I will show you guys, and I will take myself off the screen so that you guys have like full view of everything that I will be showing you. So back in April of 2023, there is this list of MLMs or recipients from the FTC who received a notice of penalty offenses concerning their substantial claims about their products. And one of them was, you can guess it, UNICITY. So apparently, false claims or blown out of the water claims. Just imagine that. Can you, for a moment, those of you who have, studied MLMs or have been around people who have talked about MLMs for a while, can you just imagine that anybody would be less than truthful in the world of MLM? Say it isn't so. Surely nobody would do that. And yet they do. 'Tis common. That happens on the regular, They even happen to something that claims that they're not an MLM, because that is also something that is common and that happens on the regular. As far as what I have seen and found. Yep, good old medical claims. Yep. Steffi Rose, yes, Chalupa does think he's a YouTube star. He absolutely does. And you know what? For all intents and purposes, he is. Yeah, color you shocked, Insolent Violet, right? You're surprised, but also not surprised that Unilever is on there. Is Unilever actually on this? That is actually the name of a company, because I really didn't look that close at the list. So is it actually on there? Oh, wow. Okay, that is the name of an actual company. I've covered so many that I absolutely do not know all of the names of the bazillion MLMs there are in this world, in this country that I'm in, which is the US, let alone in all the other countries, because some of them can exist in other countries that we don't have here, and vice versa. And goodness, Chalupa is just like all up in my business all over again. But you guys don't need to worry about that. I do have some videos that I thought would be fun and interesting if we watched them together. And these are from 2 years ago. And these were like the most recent things that I found on YouTube. which I also thought that was interesting. Maybe I'm just looking in the wrong place, but I was looking for the compensation plan and stuff like that. Like, give me a general overview of Unicity. What is this all about? And then let's see, how are you going to be paid? Because to me, the pay structure is always very important, especially if anybody is going to join anything that they're being told they're going to make money, whether that is $50, $20, $10, $5, $200, $2,000, 200,000. I mean, it really doesn't matter the amount to me. Whatever you are being told, or whatever number you come up with in your head based off of whatever you're being told by someone who is already a member of said thing. You know what I mean right there? Unilever isn't an MLM. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's just, I guess they were just making unsubstantiated claims. So interesting. So I'm guessing this is just a bunch of companies then, not just MLM. So thank you, Joe, very much for that. I appreciate that. Because like I said, I don't know everything about, everything that's on this list, but I just did find it interesting that Unicity was on there. I didn't look back further to the one that was in 2020, the fall in October of 2020? Yeah, because we were all like, at home because there was this thing called the pandemic. And there was a whole bunch of MLMs that were doing all kinds of janky things at that time because they were scaring everybody that they weren't going to have a job anymore and that the only way to make money was with MLM, which that's not true. And obviously it's not true because here we still are and people still have other jobs, not just MLM. Can you imagine if the entire world was only making money with MLM? Isn't that a bit scary? I think they are a listed company in South Africa. They own many brands here. Oh, interesting, Insolent Violet. That's very interesting. Okay, so where is the thing that I wanted to share with you? Which one is it? Is it this one? Join the Unicity movement. I think it's that one. All right. So let me stop sharing my screen there and find the one I want to share with you. Which tab is it? All right. Okay. So I think this is just come and join us. We are awesome. All right. And this is not quite 10 minutes. And if I need to stop this and chat, because I often do, I will.
Hi, welcome to my online presentation. My name is Kishore Saharia. It is my honor to introduce you to the Make Life Better movement. The Make Life Better movement is now growing in India. We are looking for people who genuinely care for others and also want to be part of a global phenomena to help and improve the quality of life for ourselves and others in our community. Our Make Life Better movement begins by making your life better. We do this by helping you look better, feel better through our science-based products and live better through our exciting financial opportunity. If you are ready to live a better life, we are ready to help you. Our movement is more than just making our lives better. It's about giving back to those around us, people you care and love, people from your community, and people who are less fortunate. People joining our movement include...
I'm just going to ask you guys this. Have you ever heard anything like that before with any other company? Just let me know. Stick it in chat if this... Let me know if this sounds like something that is original and you're like, wow, never heard this before. And let me know if this is like, yeah, been there, done that, heard this a bazillion times with other MLMs. Let me know that.
From every walks of life, from every age group. Moms who want to make life better for their families, young men and women who want to take control of the future, professionals who are trading time for money, to healthcare providers who want to help their patients. The company behind this movement is UNICITY International.
I have another one. That's always a phrase that I hear too, trading time for money. So that's just basically them putting down people who have a regular job. That's their way of saying, that just is stupid and that sucks. Why would you do that? You should be doing this instead.
UNICITY is one of the world's leading human performance company, with a heritage dating back to 1903. We are an organization made of millions of people in more than 55 countries who are committed to make life better for themselves and others. The products we use and share with others are one of the highest quality science-based nutritional formulas available in the world today. Our products have been studied and researched at the most respected research institutions around the world. We have more
And yet they're not FDA approved.
than twice as many products in the physician desk reference than any other health and nutrition company. The physician desk reference, also known as PDR, is a resource guide that doctors refer to.
Okay, somebody who is in chat, please do me a favor and look up the PDR and look up to see, is Unicity mentioned in PDR? Just do a Google search on that and report back and let us know, are they included in this? Because I didn't watch any of this stuff until right now. So let me know if you find anything on that and put it for us in the chat, please.
While learning about prescription medication and safe natural alternative, such as those offered by Unicity. The mission of Unicity is to help you reach the prime of your life. We want each of our customers to be able to achieve ambitious goals. To do that, Unicity has developed a three-step system which takes a complete approach to your health. The three steps to prime health are cleanse, balance, and build. Let me highlight you some of Unicity's science-based products which are helping people to achieve their prime health by cleansing, balancing, and building. Unicity Clear Start is a powerful purifying system for the digestive system. It is an all-natural cleansing. It supports proper functioning of microbiome. It releases parasites from the system and enhances how you look and feel. Unicity Lean Complete is a low glycemic meal replacement to support your health and weight loss goals. It is a
Okay, Monhun, you said they are in the PDR? Oh, wow. They have 18 products listed. That's a little bit creepy that they are in the PDR to me. Oh my gosh. Oh, my husband would be working for direct sellers. Oh gosh. Oh, oh, good Lord. And now Chalupa wants to get out of the room. Goodness. Hang on, let me let him out. Hey. Why are you guys all spicy? Why are you all spicy? Which way are you going? I swear they were perfectly fine until I started streaming. I mean, just like actual kids, then they get all kinds of spicy when I start streaming. So you'll hear me say that about them. Come on, Chalupa, if you want to come back up here. I don't wake up Marty's magical unicorn. I just saw that. Let's see. Okay. Peaceful Nature says Bio's Life See bios, life slim. Okay, so you're listing like these are the different things. I wonder how much they had to pay for inclusion. Yeah, I'm not trusting that they're just in the PDR. Like, does that mean that they're automatically like the best out there? I don't know how much weight I would give that. I don't, and to be honest, I don't know if each of those things, have I looked up each of these products to see if they are all like not FDA approved? I've never known an MLM product to be FDA approved. So I'm going to say that it's possible one of these products might be, maybe more than one. I haven't looked them up. So I don't know. Anybody can pay for inclusion in the PDR, but don't know how much they charge. Okay, so anybody can do it. So then again, this is an instance, just like other things that we have seen of like, oh, look, where we have our name in this thing. Look how great we are. When it's really like anybody can do it. Gotcha. So it's really not as impressive as they want you to think it is. And I find that very interesting how there are companies that really lean into be impressed because we did this when that thing really doesn't have that weight that they're implying. And I find it very creepy too.
A delicious, low-calorie, convenient meal to jumpstart metabolism. One serving of Unicity Lean Complete contains 10 grams of high protein. Unicity Lean Complete has received high marks under PDCAS. Unicity Premium Matcha is a refreshing, healthy drink for energy and focus.
Wait, are you just going to tell us what each of these products are? Okay, it looks like you're just telling me each of these products. I don't want to see that. I wanted you to tell me like, okay, now you're going to get into the distribution model. That's what I want to get to. Okay. Do you guys mind if I just go to where it starts talking about the model? Do you want to see each of the products? And I will put a poll up. Let me go find it on YouTube because I'm looking over on StreamYard. So let me do this and find it. I can do it. I promise I can do it. You'll just give me a moment here to do so. Okay, now gotta find where it is. I see you, Sherry. I have something to share with you. And where is that thing? Thought it was here. No, that's not there. Okay. Dang it. I know the other time I found the poll. Why isn't the poll where I'm looking? I'm having issues again with the dang poll. Okay. Well, just let me know in the chat. Do you want to see each of the products? Just put product in chat if you do. Or if you want me to go skip to like, what does it take to join? Put join. So let me know. Cherry, I'm going to show myself on here for you. Give me just a second to get over there to that. Okay. Sherry, remember you asked me about I guess I don't want to call it a blow dryer because it's not that, but you asked me about this thing that I was getting and how I like it. I got it, I like it, and I have it in my Amazon store. It's in the one that has all the stuff for beauty stuff. But I do like it a lot. It did make my hair, I mean, you can't really tell now because I'm a little bitty picture. But yeah, it did make my hair look decent when I blow dried it. And I don't normally blow dry my hair, but this is actually going to encourage me to do so more often than I normally do, just so you know. And the dogs are misbehaving tonight. Oh, goodness. Now that she's down there. Oh. Come here, Salsa. Oh. Salsa. Salsa. Come here. Goodness. You guys, I'm sorry about that. And if it annoys you, I am so sorry. And if you are here and you know the drill how my dogs are, thank you. Hey there, Satan, and a woof woof to you too. And why am I hearing woof woof in Sala's little poor, sad little woof woof? I mean, that has to have been the most pussiest of a dog's bark I've ever heard, was Sala's little woof woof, woof woof. Just pathetic. Okay. Now let me get back here to where I was. All right. So do you guys want to just go ahead and jump forward to hear about how you join it? Or do you want me to show you each of the products? Anyone? Anyone? I could not answer that, Louisiana Swamp, if the FDA approves OTC products. Jump forward. Okay. That's what I kind of thought. Thank you very much, Joe, for letting me know. And thank you very much, because I just saw somebody else say the same thing. So, yep, that's what we will do, because do we really need to see how fantabulous each is? Okay, we get down to the model. I'm going to start right about here.
Sea-based is a premium quality meal replacement that is scientifically ability to burn fat for fuel. There are two basic ways that people make money from UNICITY. The first way is retailing. This is where you buy the products at wholesale and sell at MRP and make the difference between the wholesale and MRP. UNICITY gives up to 30% retail margin to its distributors. This is how.
And I like how he just says MRP, where he's expecting everyone to know what that means. But the thing is, you're speaking your MLM speak. The rest of the world doesn't know what that means in your world. Now, maybe somebody does, and maybe this is common knowledge, but I don't know what it means. And I would say there's probably a lot of people that don't know what that means. And so if there's probably a lot of people that don't know what that means, you should break it down and say what it means and not make assumptions, especially since this is the first time you've used it. That's just my suggestion. And I know this is 2 years old, but I'm still going to give that feedback, because feedback is what I give.
Thousands of people in India are supplementing their income simply by sharing our products with others.
I don't believe thousands of people are supplementing their incomes. I do not. I believe there are thousands of people who want to and are trying to, but I don't believe thousands of people are.
And helping improve the lives of people they care about. Second way we make money is by sharing our business with others. Looking for people who want to diversify their income by starting their own business. As you begin to introduce.
Good gravy. Okay, so we look for marks. Anyone who seems like they're desperate and they're down on their luck and that looks like they need money. Yeah, those are the ones that we're going after, and we're going to get them to join.
Introduce UNICITY business to other people. People choose to team up with you. When people who choose to team up with you start generating revenue, you will be able to earn up to 20% on their volume. But the income really becomes staggering when you start building a network of people. As the people you introduce the business to begin to introduce it to others, your organization will start to grow geometrically. In our compensation plan, we pay you 5% on your team levels and 5% on generation up to 12 generation deep. There are other lifestyle bonuses which you start achieving when we advance the ranks.
Okay, and I am going to have to say, just saying this, nobody knows what you mean by generations because you're not showing them a visual aligned to what that is. Now, if you're someone like me who has looked at a lot of these, I can visualize it, but I'm going to say there's probably a lot of people, not even 500 people have viewed this person's videos. So I'm going to say people who have viewed his videos, they probably didn't know what any of this meant because he did not provide the visuals that made sense. And if you're not connecting what you're saying with what you're seeing, there's a gap there and people are going to have questions.
When you begin to grasp the power of geometric growth, you will begin to see the power of the compensation plan and the business model. Not only
Okay, right there with that chick holding up money like that, that's implying you can make bank, even though that has not been said, but that's the implication. You can make total bank if you just join this.
UNICITY offers its distributors the most lucrative compensation plan in the industry, but they also take the top performers and their
Right.
families on exclusive reward trips to exotic destinations. There are many reasons why our movement is gaining momentum around the world, one of which is because of the growth in the healthcare industry. Today, more than any time in the history, people are realizing the importance of taking control of their health and are turning to natural nutritional supplements like those offered by UNICITY. Another reason for our global growth is because of growing number of people who are looking for a better way to earn money and live a better life. This Gallup poll of 25 million people in 189 countries shows that only 13% of people like their jobs, 63% are unhappy with their jobs, and 24% hate the jobs. Which means 87% people are looking for a better way to make money. These are the people joining our movement and loving the benefits of being in the business for themselves, especially a business where they can have a positive impact on people's life. While the Make Life Better movement is exploding around the world, it's just getting started in India. The chart you are seeing represents the 4 phases of growth successful companies go through. What's so unique about the timing of our movement is that you have the opportunity to start at the ground floor and not have the risk that is associated with ground floor opportunity. The people who get started now not only have the opportunity.
Okay, so like I said, this was 2 years ago, and he's saying that a ground floor opportunity. Unicity International launched as the Unicity Network in 2001. So this is not a ground floor opportunity. It's been around. So I find that very interesting that he's saying ground floor opportunity. Meanwhile, it's like, been around for over 20 years. Did I do my math right? Does it matter?
To have a staggering income, but they also have the ability to make life better for me.
And look at this chart has no real numbers on it or anything. It's just a generic chart. So what is this chart even? Why do we have this here? What is it actually showing? Nothing. Is this a chart by Unicity? Are they just putting this out here? Because this is like the most meaningless chart I've ever seen. Because down here we have what? Formulation, concentration, momentum, stability. Well, like how are we measuring any of this? Is this annual sales? Like what are we measuring? What's going on? I don't understand. You're not conveying anything clearly at all.
Millions of people. Now is the time to start. We also offer all the support and coaching you need to achieve your goals. We offer you professionally produced tools, one-on-one coaching, and national and international events. We will never let you down. We have everything you need to succeed. While you will be in the business for yourself, you won't be in the business by yourself. We succeed only by helping others succeed. We are committed to each distributors and will help you to achieve your goals with UNICITY. So, are you fed up of other people controlling your income and future? Are you ready to make life better and the lives of those in your community? If so, we would love to invite you to become a part of our family and into our home, the place where you'll feel safe and you are loved, and the place where you can help make life better for others. Welcome to the UNICITY Make Life Better movement. Talk to the person
who sent you this link today, blah, 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 blah. Now, this person has not made another video in over 2 years. So I'm just throwing it out there. Unicity didn't really work out for them because it doesn't seem like they're doing it anymore. Okay, what else did I want to show you? Oh, yes. Okay, so we are going to kind of cross over into the Foodie Beauty, Flobby Bobby, Big Beautiful Me, Chantal Marie, the salad show, the Poop Gate, and all of that. How many people here are familiar with Poop Gate? Just kind of, wanting to have a little pulse. Who knows about Poop Gate? Anyone? 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 Do you know about Poop Gate? Do you know about salad? Do you know about Foodie Beauty? Do you know about these people? Or are you thinking you're crazy? This sounds like, you've made it all up. And I haven't. I do have a compensation plan video too. Where is the one I want to show you? Where is the one I want to show you? It's not this one. Sorry, I have a bazillion things open. I think this is it. We get to the top. That was not that one. Okay. Give me a moment. You know what? Maybe I need to just show you something else while I find this. Oh, I know what I did. I was looking over on Foodie Beauty's channel and I found something. That's what I did. That's exactly what I did. Okay. Because I knew I found something. That's how I got to it. All right. And we can just let that kind of do its thing. And I will then show it to you. Which one is this? Hang on. Thank you for being so patient. Okay. There. Okay, ChatGPT, I did not want you to pop up. I don't need you right now. Okay. Okay. All right, guys, can you see my screen now? All right. See right up here? That's salad. Hey, Limisa, how are you doing? Yep, people are trying to lose weight. I only know about Foodie Beauty from when she lived in Canada. Oh, wow. Yeah, she's in Kuwait now. So you're not familiar with the horror of her going to Kuwait? Oh, goodness. It's pretty disturbing. It is pretty disturbing. So salad, as I'm just going to refer to him as salad, because that's what he is known as by people who watch and realize she's made a huge mistake. While she was in Canada, for anybody who doesn't know, while she was in Canada, he started talking to another woman, in DMs, started, messaging each other. And it came to be found out that he was into the poo-poo and the pee-pee and into grape. He kept telling this woman he wanted to grape her, take out the G. And also this whole act of the poo-poo and the pee-pee. And I do believe he wanted to consume it. And Flobby Bobby, Foodie Beauty, what did she do? And this was, now mind you, when she met Salad, she really did not know him. She flew over to Kuwait to meet him and had known him for a very short period of time, decided, yep, this is the man I'm going to marry. And she's about 10 years older than he is. No problem with an age gap. Not a problem with that whatsoever. I mean, do what you got to do. Don't care. But the fact that you don't really know this person at all. And also the other relationships that what she had had and how those played out on YouTube weren't good. There she is in Canada during the Christmas celebrations and everything. She's crying and she's like, you've cheated on me. I'm just having a fit. And like the next day, it's like, oh, we're going to work things out. And, she flies back to Kuwait. Not in exactly 24 hours, but as soon as she possibly could, she went back to Kuwait. Now she is in bed, pretty much immobile. So it seems, I think she is trolling us and she is just pretending, but that's just because I don't trust a word that comes out of this woman's mouth. And I just think that she's trolling it. Now, this could actually happen because people have been talking about when is it going to be the bed-bound arc. Chalupa, you can come up here. Oh, Jesus, guys. Come here. Come here. This would not keep happening if you would stop going down, Chalupa. If you would actually just stay up here. But no, you won't do that. You got to be the problem child for some reason. So anyway, her love, that's what he likes doing. And she'll never, ever live down Poopgate. So does she poop on, peaceful nature? I don't know, but I will tell you this. The things that I had going on in my head of just thinking of her flying back and how he would greet her and what they would do, I don't know. I think he likes to consume it. So does that mean that she's pooping on him? So he's like receiving it, or does he like to poop on her? I mean, I just don't know. And it's like horrifies me sitting here trying to figure it out because it is just like, I never thought I would sit around going like, how does this work out? What do they do exactly? I just really don't. And it's like, well, Is there enough space in the bathroom to do it? Do they lay down like a tarp? I mean, or do they do this on the bed and cover the bed with a tarp? I mean, like, how does this play out? I mean, I just don't. I'm befuddled. I honestly I have no idea. But all I think of like it's just it grosses me out because I think that this is one of those things that most people are not interested in partaking, either being the receiver or the receivee, you know, or I don't know if I said that correctly, but you know what I mean? Like you don't want to do it, you don't want to receive it. It's like nobody really wants to experience any of this for the most part. Yeah, exactly. Two girls, one cup. Totally two girls, one cup. I mean, nobody really wants to be involved in this. Or there's like a very tiny sliver fraction of the population in the entire world that's like, you know what? I want to know how it tastes. So I think I want to go munch a munch. And they have a cat, and she's not really trained for the litter box. So it's like, okay, well, is Sala having some, almond roca? Is he just like grabbing some cat turds and having a little treat? I don't know. Exactly. And you should never look at them after that. And that's why forever. Now, this time I did not put on the little poop emoji that when I talk about Chantal that I normally put on there, I put him on there because he is the person who joined Unicity. Because I think it was thought that she did. And there were other reasons that led me to believe that, you know what? I don't think it was her. I think it had to be him. And it's due to some of the restrictions that she has to deal with by living in Kuwait because it is a restrictive environment for women. So she's now like getting some kind of injection each day. I don't know if people now are coming to her or if she's actually going to an emergency room or how all of that's being played out. But it seems like her health is not doing so well. But she has also gained an immense amount of weight in the past year that she's been in Kuwait too. I mean, she already had thrown her health, just like tossed it to the wind with everything that she's been eating. And I do not wish anything bad on her in terms of her health. However, I can say she has been doing this to herself all along, with having many people trying to help and saying things to her, and she just pays them no, never mind. As a matter of fact, she treats her BEEZERS, those are the people who, like support her and watch her and join her channel and everything, treating them like crap. There's something like there was something that she did, and it wasn't an OnlyFans, it was something else. And whatever that was, she never did even like one little video or one. She just basically took the money and ran. And she is just known to be a less than kind individual. That's just the nicest way I can put it. She did try Ozempic and for whatever reason didn't like it. She had a reaction to it, as did Amber Lynn. I don't know if you're familiar with Amber Lynn Reed or not, but they're both part of Girl World with an O, Girl World. So getting back to this mess, so Chantal, because she has a large following, and I'm using following in quotes because it's believed that she did buy some of her followers. Now, the reaction channels, I think, they all together have many more followers than what she does. And that pisses her off. Hey, Ray, how are you doing? Glad to see you here. Um, oh, good Lord. Salsa. Salsa. Heard something outside. So, of course, we have got to react to that and just have a conniption because that's what salsa does. Got to do that. Anywho. So I did want to make sure that you see here that it's Sala's name, which I find that ever so interesting. And you see this little drink back here. This is the drink that we have seen a number of times, foodie drinking. Now, the only way in MLM that it works is if you have again, I'm using air quotes, a large following who would be willing to part with money and buy that thing you're shilling. Now, I don't know how this went down. I don't know if Salad met someone who was shilling Unicity and thought to himself, oh, my wife, because nobody really believes they're actually married, so hence air quotes, my wife, she's got a following. Cha-ching, cha-ching, and then got dollar signs in his eyes and thought, well, since she has this following, her BEEZERS will buy it. So we can like put it out there and we'll be able to make some money. Or if somebody who might be a BEEZER is shilling Unicity and told Chantal she could make money from this, and Chantal saw dollar signs and was like, but babe, you're going to have to join because with me being in Kuwait, I can't join because she's not supposed to be working. And so he did it. Now, meanwhile, he has control over the bank account, over all of the money, because she doesn't have control over anything. So I can't let Foodie wear the pants in the fake family, right? Totally. Totally, So, I mean, I'm finding all of this very curious. And, maybe this is something over time we will discuss, in more than one sitting, basically, because I find it very interesting. And there were things that I came across as I was reading things on their website. But so let's go ahead and just look at some things here, because it's like, welcome to Feel Great. Now, meanwhile, you are on, up here is going to be the whatever the number associated, the distributor number is going to be up there. And so that's going to be associated with Sala. However, look over here. This link, it's a USA membership, but he's in Kuwait, she's in Kuwait. Why do they have a membership that's based in the US? Wouldn't they have a membership that's based in Kuwait? Well, that's what then leads me to believe, like, well, who is their upline? Is their upline in the US? And if so, who knows this upline that's in the US? Because, and we will find out, because there was somewhere that I saw this, they're not in Kuwait. Unicity is not in Kuwait. So if you're living in Kuwait, Salah, and you've joined something that's not being sold in Kuwait, Can you sell it as a Kuwaiti citizen? Can you, as a Kuwaiti citizen, have a website that's connected to the US so that you can sell a product while you're a citizen of Kuwait? Is that okay for you to do? I don't know the answer, but I sure as heck think if anybody is, looking things up, that is something to look into. Because I do know, and I've got to put some more of my burnt bees on my lips. I can't stand for my lips to feel dry, hence I have burnt bees all over the place, and I'm forever putting on burnt bees all the live long, all day, all night, whatever you want to call it. I'm always doing that. So I find that very curious to know that, well, we've got his UNICITY number up here. There it is. There's his distributor number. Big as anything. And how did I get that? Oh, that's because Foodie has it available in her video description. I don't know if she has it on all of her video descriptions, but she did do, and I will just go ahead and show you. She did have it. Oh, I can't let Foodie wear that. Okay, we're still. Why did I think that was something new? Okay. All right. Okay, so this is Foodie's original video where she comes out and it's like, making my life better with Unicity, feel great supplements. She doesn't sound like that, but I had to do a voice like that for some reason. I'm not really sure why. And here's the link right here. And again, this is his number. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see that. So that's his number right down there. Here it is. And Unicity delivers worldwide within approximately 2 weeks of purchase. When you open the link above, you can select your region by choosing the flag of your country. There is a 90-day money-back guarantee, blah, 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 blah. And then she, of course, she's going to plug her Cameo. All right, so let me go back to the Unicity place, that's SALAD'S. Okay. So are you guys able to see? Okay, you weren't able to see the URL up there, so you guys probably thought I was crazy. I didn't realize you couldn't see the URL all the way up there. So I apologize. I kept pointing to it, and you guys were probably thinking, Alonda, we don't see what you're talking about. But you were ever so polite not to say anything to me. So thank you for your politeness, and I apologize that you didn't see any of that. But now you did, because I showed it to you on Foodies, that there is the link there that has his distributor number. So this is his site, and you can choose the link. Well, but where do you have to go to choose the link? And I'll probably have to change it. So if I go to buy now, does that change it? If I go to buy now, and I don't know if that changes it for you too. Yeah, it did change it for you. Okay, so that changed it for you. Let's see. All right, so if I click that flag, the only flags that I'm seeing are the US, this is Puerto Rico, Mexico, and Canada, because that's in the Americas. And his is the English one, the US. So there's Europe. So there's a whole bunch of countries there in Europe that if you are in one of those countries, you can get it. Asia Pacific, And now we're going to go to Middle East and Africa. Let me see. I don't see anything for Kuwait. Do you guys see anything for Kuwait anywhere? I don't see anything for Kuwait. I don't see anything for Kuwait anywhere. So that kind of makes me wonder, is he allowed to do this? It just makes me wonder even more. Is he allowed to sell this when it's not available in Kuwait? How are they getting the products shipped to them if they're in Kuwait and he has this little flag? What address are they using? Whose address are they using? I just have a whole bunch of questions about this. Because I think it just seems very, very fishy to me. That is under Salah's name, not under Foodies. And Kuwait isn't listed on any of these things. That just seems very strange to me. Just seems odd. Because you would think that you would be choosing the country where you live, because you would be putting down an address within that country, right? So why is this going on? And then look at this. The price, the retail price is $1.99. But look, if you are, a regular customer, you're going to buy it each month, you can get it for as low as $1.54. As a one-time purchase, you just pay $1.59. But you have a monthly subscription, $1.54. But if you want to become a reseller of this, a distributor of this, you can get it even cheaper. Because remember, you can get this as like just a preferred customer, or you too can earn the money and become a seller of it as well. And we'll both be rolling in it. But will you really? Will you really? Because I will show you their income disclosure statement, because I did come across that. Are you guys still seeing all the things that I'm clicking to? Okay, I'm just making sure you're seeing that where I'm clicking to, because sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't, and I can't always tell. So they want you to take this one with your wake up, and then there's also this other balance thing and how to use it after dinner, blah, blah, blah. It's like, basically just take these powders and your life is going to be fantabulous. 3 simple steps. Look, just have to do this, both of them twice. It's fantabulous. Your life is going to be so much better. And look, you can even get this cute little drink container thing. Oh, you'll have to pay for it. There is a cost for it. And if you want more than one, you'll have to pay for those too. We don't give these away. No, no, no. We don't give anything away. Are you crazy? Why would we give anything away when we can get people to buy it? Of course, we're not going to give it away. And then they have like some little FAQs down here. But this stuff is not going to be as important as, oh, look, refer a friend. It's always about how you could refer other people so you can then rise up in rank. Now, I have not seen what their ranks are, and those may all be hidden behind the paywall, if you will. and just not available to the public. And it's like, oh, we just don't share that information with the public. Oh, no, it's not until you're part of the clique, so to speak. Okay, now I'm going to hop over here to somewhere else so we can look at some other things. Let's see. They had an income disclosure statement, color me shocked. Yeah, they do. Kuwait is hot, sandwiched between Iraq and Iran. Yeah, great place to live. Yeah, it is very hot there. They have Kuwait in their MENA list. Okay, they have Kuwait in their MENA list. Okay, so it's listed there. So is Kuwait listed for them then? So it's just not like real obvious and they just don't have the flag. Is that it? So please correct me if I'm wrong about any of this, but I found it interesting that I did not just see it there. We aren't supposed to see those underscores. I find that funny. I think you're on a non-production site. Oh. Hmm. Oh. Thank you. All right. So, all right, this is not coming up good for me. There is a Kuwait one. So I apologize. There is a Kuwait one. And there you go. Sometimes I don't get all the information. So let me go over to this. Where is it now? Is it this one? It's hard for me to tell. Nope, this is someone else. Gosh, this one is just all white. There we go. Finally got something on it. Okay. Oh, there it is. Kuwait. There it is. Okay, this is Kuwait. And are you guys seeing anything? Because it goes all white for me sometimes. Okay, I'm still wanting to know who found out about this. Now, allegedly, they did go to some kind of, I guess, education opportunity somewhere. Like there was some kind of promotional event or some sort of event. And I did find the, on a different website, I did find their compensation plan that had, it wasn't that impressive. Oh, and it looks like this is more than what I found. Okay. I want to see. Oh, okay. This is the compensation plan. This is not what I wanted to look at. Because I'm not going to get into, because I'm not going to read the compensation plan because we all know like the lowest rank is going to be the most people are in that rank, and the highest rank is going to be the fewest people get there. But what I want to share with you, and I've got to see where is this located at. I did want to look at this. Dang it. Uber diamond level, yeah. watered down orange juice, pretty much. Cheeto dust for Chantal's fingers. Yeah, pretty much. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she is always so damn messy when she eats, and that is something that drives me nuts. I can't stand having my fingers be with stuff on it. It drives me nuts. Okay. All right. So this is the two things of like what you can join. So this is like, oh, you can be one of our preferred customers. And with this, you get a free membership. It doesn't cost you anything to join because there are so many MLMs that will use this ploy of it doesn't cost you anything to join. You can join for free. You get a discount on our product for joining free, and you get to earn some product credits. And you can earn those product credits and put them towards, your future purchases. That's if somebody's going to continue buying the products. And you'll get free shipping on all subscriptions, blah, 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 blah. Or you know what? Now, this person allegedly, they get someone to buy it. So it's like, well, you don't want to just let that go to waste. If you have people who are going to be buying it from you, then you totally should become a distributor. And look at all of this extra stuff that you're going to get. Wholesale product pricing, earn a commission on product sales, and you're going to be earning so much from your product sales because look, people have already bought things from you. You can build your business your way. And here's another instance of the company telling you that you have a business when what you are is a distributor. You don't have your own business. And look, there's like different incentives, like these trips that you can join. Like that is if you do everything in order to earn the trip, meaning you're recruiting people, you're making the sales, yada, yada. There's training and education because every single one of these things have stuff in the back office that you can go and take all of their training materials. And that's all you need to know how to just do this. Just watch our training materials, and it's not. Has some business building tools, and that's not the only thing you need. Oh, there's networking opportunities. And now, isn't that fabulous? Because that's surely going to help you. And you can be part of the community. Join now. So I'm going to click on the UNICITY distributor. This is where it comes to. This is where you're going to put in your name and everything. And look, you could choose your country. And so where is, in this instance, we don't, do I see, I'm not seeing here. If you see Kuwait on here, let me know. I'm not seeing it there. Let me go back and look at salads. Because I'm now confused. Like, am I on salads or am I on another one? Okay, this is salads. That much I know. And go to learn. Now this is definitely salads. Where is the one if I can join? Now I can't find it. Oh, there's something on here that says FDA disclaimer, which I can't seem to click on. I'm pretty sure that they are not like approved and tested by the FDA. Okay, I'm going to go back over here to find it here. When I can't find hers, I just go back to where I found his. All right, so if I buy now, but what if I want to become, is there an actual join? I'm not seeing a join. There's just the buy now. So under the buy now, is there the, I don't remember. I am like a goldfish, I swear, on some of this stuff. Yeah, I'm not seeing. They're still seeing the products, still the frequently asked questions. So I'm not seeing it here. Maybe if I add it to the cart, trying to see if there's a way that I can then show you what it is to join underneath Sala. Okay, what if there's... Okay, so if you buy something underneath Salad's name, and I will show this to you now. Okay, so it shows that you're invited by Salad, and it's showing the country because his country is the US, and look, it's locked. So you don't get to choose anything. So I guess the person that he joined from was somebody from the US. But you can change your phone number and all of that. So what's all over here? Is there anything for Kuwait? I'm still looking for Kuwait places. Dang it. Is there anything here for Kuwait? There's Kuwait's. So he could have chosen that, but they didn't. They must have a burner phone that is a US number. That's the only thing I can think of. What do you guys think? Burner or no burner? Does a URL shortener count as a finished product? Not right now. You're not seeing the create your account? You're not seeing the create your account page? Because I'm seeing it on the screen. They could use a Google Voice number. Yeah, they could do that. I wouldn't eat anything that Foodie has touched either. You're seeing it now. Yeah, earlier I was not showing what I was looking at because this is what I was looking for. I was looking to see if I could show what would happen with Salad's account. And it just looks like that if they did have a Kuwait phone number, they could have changed that. But they intentionally left it as US, which makes me think a burner phone. Because I still believe that he does have burner phones. Allegedly, he got rid of that with, when Foodie came back, she has all control of his social media. He's not allowed to be on social media anymore. So he couldn't possibly be talking to any other women. Now, granted, nobody thinks that Salad is living in that little apartment anymore, but we don't know for sure. It seems like they're not, but don't know. Some founders using Omail to push some other scam. Oh, really? Wow. Well, right now we're talking about what's going on here because Foodie is known from my understanding of what I have seen of what other people have been saying of her. She's been on YouTube for, I believe, 10 years, that there has been some grifting in the past, which would not surprise me. I have not come across anything that has, I've been like, oh, okay, I've seen that from point A to point Z, so that I can speak about that from my personal experience. So I'm not going to say one way or another, but I would not be surprised based on all the other things that I have seen going on. So they're using the same account. I believe so. I believe that she is posing as like, look, I'm using it. Yeah, Foodie's live streaming in the middle of the night. So no way she could do that if Sal's home. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought too. Yeah, because that how small that apartment is. Sorry, that went down the wrong way. Sorry, guys. Ooh, hate when that happens. I would not be surprised if they are, but I've never heard him say that he's using any of the products. I have not heard her say recently that she's using any of the products. I don't know how much she has to pay for the products each month to be, quote, active. I'm not sure about that. But I do think it's interesting that it is in Salad's name. And why would it be in Salad's name? And I think that goes back to the regulations that they have going on in Kuwait. Now, the other things that have been going on are, like I said, she has been, and let me see if I can pull up some of that. What else do I have here that I want to show? Anything else? Oh, yeah. Okay. I did want to share this too. I'm going to share you something from Business from Home, because I look at business from home to see if companies have any of their top people mentioned. And this is one of the top people that I did find, because I did go and like look at this person. So this person is estimated to make around 2 million a year with UNICITY. Now, that is not the number one person in the world. And UNICITY is not the number one company either in the world. And we can look at who the number one is. What is Dexter's group called? It's like the Jaeger group, the Jaeger something another. Dexter is no longer with us, but his group is still going strong. But Igor E. Alberts is the number one person in the entire world in terms of this sort of organization that people join. And the reason he's number one is what he earned when he was with OneCoin. And I recently came across the new thing that he has joined, which now I don't remember what it is. And I will have to look at that sometime, a closer eye on that. I just happened to come across one of his socials because I just find him a fascinating character. And I think some of you guys have heard me talk about him before. I've done a video on him, did a follow-up on him, because I do enjoy looking at top people in this industry and looking at their stories about like where did they start and where did they go to and what are they doing now and how that all happened. That's one of the reasons why I looked at Shanann Watts is because true crime channels were not covering the MLM component because they did not have a background to be able to cover it. Only Nick from True Crime Rocket Science did cover it, and he did do a decent job. I just knew that I would be able to cover it more in depth than I did. And people have thanked me because that's always an element of it that nobody goes into. And so I was able to kind of like plug in those holes for people with the Shanann Watts case. And if you don't know about the Shanann Watts case, Chris, who was her husband, took her life and their 2 children. And that was back in, I believe, 2018. And it's a horrible, horrible crime. And it is just absolutely awful. But she was with an MLM in her 20s. And she has always been with an MLM through her adult life. And the first one she was with was a branch of Amway. She was with, and I'm not going to think of the beauty arm of what it's called. The beauty branch is artistry. That's what it's called, artistry. She started selling artistry when she was in her 20s. So I found it very interesting to go and look at like all the different ones that she was connected to, in addition to what she was selling at the time of her death. And she was with a company called Lavelle. And people usually know it as Thrive. So there you go. Wonder what that auto ship costs. Yeah, I mean, especially if they're shipping it around the world, or do they have warehouses around the world? And then how long are these products sitting in the warehouses? And how do you know if those products are any good? You know, I don't wonder that. Has his wife finally left him? Who are you referring to, Joe? If you're referring to Shanann and Chris Watts, I mean, yeah, she did leave because she's no longer with us. And that was at his hands. And that is horribly sad. Let's see, what else do we have here? I'm wondering if this is the person. I'll have to look that up. Okay. So yeah, that was all about that part. What's over here? I think I wanted to show something on the actual UNICITY website. Let me see. What was it? There was something here. Sorry, you guys are going to have to give me a moment to look for it. Because none of this is ever in, like, where I'm, maybe it's under, is it under compliance? Yes, this is what I wanted to get to. Yes, because this is where it has the income disclosure. Okay. Oh, I think Andrea did leave him. He then hooked up with some other woman and had another baby. He seems to always be able to hook up with really beautiful women because he has a lot of money. Okay, where is this at now? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Let me take myself, if I can even talk myself out of here, because I am going to look at the income disclosure. Because they really, 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 are you guys seeing this? No. Okay, I'm going to have to find this for you. Okay. They kind of bury this in here and they don't give you much of anything at all. But they do tell you there are no required purchases to become a UNICITY distributor except for the starter kit, which is approximately $40. Let's see. They have your 2 ways. All right. Distributor commissions. Okay. And they give us the 2 ways things. Distributor commissions. Around 42% of UNICITY distributors in the US earned these commissions in 2022. Of these, the average earnings for distributors was $4,626. Now, I think somebody sent me something that has the comp plan, but I don't know if they have the income disclosure statement from somewhere else. This is an income disclosure statement from 2023 off of the website, the direct website from Unicity. Half made more than $130 for the year. I love how they put these on here. Half made more than 130. Well, that means half made less than 130. And 10% made more than $3,800. That's not a lot. 1% made more than $92,700. So you see, it gets to be like a very small amount. And they don't even tell you about like that $1 million, $2 million thing that we saw. How many people are making that? It's going to be less than 1%. But they're going to tell you, it's like you can just, if you just follow the plan, if you just do what we tell you to do, because we're giving you the education, we're setting you up for success. We're giving it all to you. All you have to do is do exactly as we say. And you can just sit back and watch the money roll in. And how realistic do you think it is to become someone who is earning $92,700 or $1 million? Because these numbers aren't looking very good. But the thing is also, people, when they join this type of thing, they're not looking at this as, oh, most people don't. They see themselves as the anomaly. They see themselves as being the ones that are able to make more money. And I'm sure as shit bet you anything that Salad and Foodie definitely see her being able to make that 92 easily. Easy, easy. It's in the bag. And do you think it's really that easy for her to earn that? Are her BEEZERS going to be willing to spend over $100 each month for Unicity products? Or are they going to become, her downline? Are they willing to do that? Are they willing to spend $40 just to join, then buy the product on top of that? Plus also pay her so they can be her BEEZER, and you get, I guess, extra stuff from her, if anything. I'm kind of thinking no. I'm kind of thinking that's a bunch of hooey. Big bunch of hooey. Okay. Is this right? I believe this is the Kuwait one. These are the top partners that I got from. I just don't think that she's going to make the money she thinks she is. And I don't think she is finding that her BEEZERS are willing to do this like she thought they would. Okay, here's the comp plan. Business earnings, UNICITY distributorship, income streams. Yeah, I think it goes all into, yeah, this is where they get you. This is where they get you right here. And I'm sure somewhere there's some kind of glossied up shit about, look, you can make so much money because look at all of these levels, blah, 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 blah. No, you can't. This means that there's got to be a lot of people who are able to reach these levels. And most people are not going to be able to get past the first level where they're making 5% based on the rank. So they go start as manager. I always love these titles. Then senior manager, then director, senior director, then executive director. And they try to make them sound like businessy. Because is it going to make sense to some of you? Like, yes, I'm the senior director for UNICITY. If you don't know what UNICITY is, that's going to sound like kind of impressive. But if you know UNICITY is an MLM, you're going to be like, oh, big deal. Okay, so presidential director, and then it becomes presidential sapphire. Now, if you hear presidential sapphire, you sure as hell should probably be like, I'm out of here. Presidential ruby and then presidential diamond. Please. Oh, but then over here is what? Presidential director? Okay. Oh, all right. Those are those. So then they have this extra bonus stuff and recognition. Most people aren't getting those. Oh gosh, this diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, crown diamond, royal crown diamond, global ambassador. I mean, all of these titles are meaningless. And they go to excruciatingly detail to come up with all of these different titles to make it sound like they actually have meaning. They don't. All of them is just to make you think that they do. It's all a bunch of bullshit. It has no meaning anywhere other than in the unicity. Right? I'm a triple lava rock. Go for you. You are fantastic, you triple lava rock. I'm just a lowly lava rock. I don't know if I'll ever become just, a double backflip lava rock. I'm hoping for it. Maybe by springtime, I'll be able to hit that. 666 is better. Wow. And that's the thing is that all of these things, like we could sit here and make up this all kinds of screwed up names for this stuff, and they would have as much validity as all of these messed up names in any MLM because they're all just so funny and so stupid. All of these titles they crack me up. And I remember a time when I wanted to be that hun on stage. I so wanted to be that beach body coach that was at least a 5-star diamond, walking on stage, being able to give motivational speeches. And now I am so glad I never did. I am so glad I found out what it was, and I started speaking out against MLMs and any business that is problematic, that is hurting people in general, that I find problems with. And there's a lot of them out there. Well, guys, I'm going to get down on the go-go because I just finished watching Queen Charlotte, which is part of the, I'm not going to get it right, Bridgerton, starts with a B, damn it. It's on Netflix. And Queen Charlotte is like a spinoff from it, which was very good. And I just watched it and I cried at the last episode. Oh my gosh, I was like a big old baby crying. But I digress. But if you're looking for something to watch, I recommend that series and then Queen Charlotte. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. And don't forget, you're beautiful and I love you. Until next time. And thank you to my mods. Thank you to my people in chat. Thank you to my lurkers as well. And to the replay crew. Whoop, whoop. Let's hear it for the replay crew. And to my Patreons and to my channel members. Just everybody. Thank you. Until next time. Goodbye.